They drop it to you.
Yeah.
Exposed.
Who got exposed?
Me, fool.
Oh, you saying you? Everybody already knows you already like. Not that you're like that. That you already have that skill set.
I don't have anything. I'm big chillin'. I will say, I do have to find a way to like help people understand that I'm not a child and I don't like children. Like the 21 to 24, that's a child to me. And it's weird when like that level of age hits my inbox or sees me out and about. They're so aggressive compared to like older women. They're not playing right now.
They know what they want.
I just was like, what?
Yeah,
I'm a grown up, dog. You got me over here like
you said I'm at work reading this.
Right. Yeah, just no. I'm just no. Yeah, but it's wild.
If you don't use that as the intro, you ain't ever been shit.
Warning. The contents of this podcast are informational in nature, and neither Chaim, nor Kel, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show.
Crazy.
Random Realness. I'm your host, Chaim, here with my co-host, White, and my other co-host, Kelly motherfucking Kel. How y'all doing?
Good before I found out what the intro is going to be.
What? No, you're the editing. You do what you want. I just said, I gave my opinion, but you're good though?
Yeah, I'm good.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Episode 64.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming. But also 64. That's how many teams in March Madness.
Oh, wow.
Know what I'm saying? Start us off right.
I was waiting to see what you did with it.
64.
That was good.
March Madness right around the corner. Actually, it's already here. Started
good.
today.
And you asked me how I'm doing. And I'm like, fuck, let's get into it.
Let's start out right off the jump.
I think Kentucky's going to win the national championship.
Okay.
Sometimes they just jail when it comes to tournament time.
And today is what day?
Today is March 21st at 8:11 West Coast or Pacific, Mountain Time. Wait, when I was up north, we were on Cali time. Okay, so I'm used to saying Pacific time.
That's my fault.
And Kentucky fell to Oakland,
number
14 seed.
Shout out to the old Raiders. Shout out to Mac Dre.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that whole
See my guy?
area. But
I have a Mac Dre tat.
You got
damn.
Let me see.
That's fire.
Right here.
Okay.
You got them Drake tattoos set
let
up.
me see that.
Don't you dare disrespect my tattoos and call them Drake tattoos. What do you even mean?
Because they're like on the kneecap, they're kind of sporadic.
I was here first.
You know what's fucked up is I knew what he meant, nigga. Anyway,
what?
I knew exactly.
What kind of tattoos does Drake have? Because that
His
sounds
are
terrible.
way worse. They're like misplaced.
Don't you say way worse? What are you saying, dog?
I'm saying that yours passed. Like yours passed. I'm sorry.
Drake looked like a nigga has lick on tattoos and just slapping them all over. The nigga fell asleep. And
is it because they're so good though that they look real and are in random spaces currently? Like is he in the middle phase?
I might be.
I don't know. The internet drug him like a year and a half ago.
Okay,
and so
It's an old thing about
okay.
Drake. He just came out the woodworks with that one, Drizzy, but it's
Damn, I didn't think I'd ever be cooked this way.
Oh, shit.
all right. So you said you had who winning?
So, okay, my final four, I had Kentucky winning. I had Kentucky losing to UConn, and my final four is Kentucky versus Texas, UConn versus North Carolina, and I had UConn and Kentucky in the championship, and it's already busted for me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not fair for me to do this, but I didn't even do a bracket, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm picking, and it's already started.
Well, it's
But
hilarious.
I don't even know all the teams that have won or played today. So if I'm keeping it a band,
Okay.
I don't know. Besides, I know that Kentucky lost because of this nigga, and the other game I do know is the BYU game. I ain't even gonna try to say that name. Duquesne.
Jaqueezy?
Duquesne Johnson, wide receiver.
DeQuan University.
Yeah. My roommate was telling me about his brackets because he had the Battle of the Carolinas in the Final Four and then BYU with him.
Yeah.
And I heard him yelling early this morning.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I honestly would have probably taken out of the South. Knowing me, I just said fucking Colorado. You know what I'm saying? The prime time. You know what I'm saying? That's
You
what
would
I
have had
said.
them to win the whole thing or to be
take
in the Final
South,
Four?
To be in the Final Four.
Okay.
And then I would have had probably Kansas in the Midwest. So Colorado versus Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
And then just because I'm primetime gang, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They beat BSU to get in. So
Yeah.
and then I'm probably taking probably North Carolina as well. Because they're North Carolina, nigga. What are you talking about?
They actually put a team together this year.
Yeah. And then I'm surprised you didn't take Drake out of the East. Look, right there, my nigga. And he took Washington State.
Drake will get some.
The Palouse, baby.
You know what's fucked up? As he was writing WSU, he said, "I'm just saying you could do better." I feel you, dog. Is that a tear mark on the paper, nigga?
Yeah, it's hard to write it.
And then I probably would take out of the East. Illinois, fighting the Illini. That was growing up. Shout out to D Brown. Y'all probably don't even know that D Brown. We're different D Brown.
From Illinois?
Yeah. No, from Illinois. The S is silent, nigga. Don't ever disrespect Chicago niggas like that again.
What is she? What is? It's not Illinois.
No, nigga, it's
Illinois.
Illinois.
No, but that's not fair because I say Costco's too, and I know it ain't Costco's. Winkos, there's just S's that just go in places.
Because I'm Winkos. That's hella wild.
Winkos.
Winkos?
Yeah.
Winko.
Guess today's my day, huh?
Turn on the grill.
I'm over here Googling Drake's tattoos.
Look at him.
Did you okay?
Yeah.
Look at him, though.
And I won't lie, this is the first time that I've been a Drake supporter. What? This is fire. You guys are tripping.
That Harry Potter one just jumped off the page, huh?
You guys are tripping.
Hey, it's me, gang, the boy who lived.
He got a little bootleg Mount Rushmore back there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I want NC to win just because I've been a fan because of the legends that have gone through, and I'm not a Duke fan, so and none of the teams that I like. Georgetown's not in it, Cal's not in it, Boise State's not in it.
Yeah,
So-
and there was about a good 20-year stretch where a pair of North Carolina basketball shorts put you on the map, nigga. They'd be like,
Oh, he's light skinned. He might play for him. You play for him? Nigga, I'm 16. I'm 230. No, I don't play for him. What you mean? Do I play for him? Because
Just brown enough.
All right, just enough fucking melanin on him. What?
One time I was at the Bora track in the summer, and this Caucasian family, so a dad and like 3 Caucasian kids, and I was like either running around the track or something, and they were like playing football, and then they're like, "Are you in the NFL?" I said, No, but it was just like that whole just if you're black and you got a decent look, you're in there, buddy.
Yeah, nigga. Okay,
In there.
not even to gas myself up, nigga. When I was in Vegas for my grandma's funeral. Which one is it? Nope.
Random motherfucker.
We went to the spot called Grits. I went with my brother and Jen, right? And mind you, it's grits, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga spot. So we walk in. Jen's the only white person in there. Jen and Chance and I make the only two white people in that bitch. Mm-hmm. And we're sitting down eating, and like I'm just in like a Nike Tech Fit with just a Raiders hat on, right? But I feel like everybody's like looking at me, like all the servers, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, well, the lady who sat us down, I think she was like the owner or something. You could just tell by how she carried herself. But at the end of our meal, she's like picking stuff up off a table or taking it to a table, and she walks by. She's like, I gotta ask you something. And she like walks by me, so I don't even know if she's talking to me. And she comes back. She's like, so are you in the NFL or the NBA? And I'm like, I'm not either. And I like start giggling, you know, and Chance is just dying.
Yeah.
And she's like, you are just so handsome. I'm thinking, so a nigga gotta be a professional athlete to be this handsome? Like, the fuck? That don't even make sense. But it's just the look, you know what I'm saying?
That's an older black woman thing.
100%. Like, oh, you are so handsome. Like, man, I didn't have jewelry on, like nothing. I'm just in a Nike Tech Fit.
She could smell the arena on you.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
knew you in the
She said,
arena.
I know if coach would have put him in, they'd have won state.
Yeah, she.
Now you honestly probably just have a level of energy to you, and then drew her in, and she just put it in the wrong place.
I just seen anybody that confident.
I was not
ain't a ball
expecting
player.
that. I was not expecting it. I thought she was about to ask about how the food was, or she said, so. I'm like, oh, she about to ask how it was the grits.
Yeah.
You ever had grits this good?
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's hella funny.
I was so, Chance was rolling. Me and him were just dying. It's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, but so you're not doing NCAA.
No. Yes, I'm doing NCAA.
Not men's.
Thank you. No. And I want you guys to know.
We were talking about real basketball, Kale.
I was so annoyed at trying to do, do you guys ever watch it on Sunday? To see who everyone's...
Oh, the Sunday selections?
Yeah.
I haven't done it in years.
Well, this is what I'll tell you. You know what you can't do? You can't find it on the women's side.
Wow.
It was so hard. I didn't like that. I was pissed off. Well,
if you guys could just start dunking, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's probably
But if they drop the rims to 9, for
don't
sure.
you dare! Don't you dare!
I'm just playing. All right, so for the women's, you tried to watch the Select Sunday. Didn't go as planned.
Nope, didn't work. But I still have 12 hours to do my bracket, and for the first time ever, I think I need those 12 hours. But I have, for the most part, I think I have my final four.
What do you mean?
Who do you got in your final four?
What do you mean you need the 12 hours? Why?
Because I think there's going to be a lot of upsets. I think that for the first time, you're not going to be able to tell who's going to win. I still think South Carolina is going to win, but it's not obvious. Like, anybody could go on any day. So much so that I have the first round. I have Rice beating LSU.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yep. Rice is
and that game will already
upset.
be played, so you can't bet on it, but take that to the bank. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah.
You're gonna
But it's
be
all right. You know that she said it before the shit happened.
Yeah,
you're gonna be the
that's a fact.
Chris Berman of women's basketball.
Is his predictions right or wrong?
He's the Swami. Swami's always right.
I don't know the Swami.
He's an NFL person. Chris Berman. You don't know Chris Berman? Damn.
I guess it's a problem. I don't know you, Chris.
Damn. If you saw him, you would know him. That's the disrespectful part.
All right, I got my final four.
Go ahead. Hold on. Did you say your final four?
No, I want him to go first, though.
Okay. I got South Carolina versus Texas. And I got LSU versus USC. I got Texas beating South Carolina. LSU over USC. And I got the Texas girls winning it all.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Is Colorado in it?
Yes.
Okay.
I got
Is in
them
Colorado?
then. I think I got them then because they're nice. They're actually for real nice.
Colorado's on the same side as Iowa.
I got Colorado.
And LSU.
Nobody's taking
Okay.
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark.
To win it all
Caitlin
now.
Clark has to beat Colorado, which she can. But then in the what is this? The Elite Eight. It would be Iowa versus LSU. They meet in the Elite Eight. They're on a crash course, and I picked LSU to
See, and I don't
Get
I
that
feel
get-
like
get-
I honestly feel like LSU is going to be the team that gets bumped early, like you said.
Yes.
Yeah, like, and I don't know if Rice is nice like that, but I don't think that LSU is going to go as deep as everybody expected.
Didn't LSU come into the tournament last year shaky, and they jailed in the tournament?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I
But
guess, yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like that them winning it put too many eyes on them, and now those girls aren't all like 100% focused.
Well,
Angel Reese, I feel like she's more worried about getting the bag, and
I like Angel Reese.
I think she's a baller.
I don't
but-
like Kim Mulkey.
The
I don't
coach.
like her.
Coach,
Yeah,
right,
I shouldn't
right.
say I don't like, but she rubs me the wrong way. She gets to
You
like.
can say you don't like. You didn't say you hate her.
I know, but she gets to get away with a lot of things that I know that if she was a black woman saying them, it'd be a problem. Like last game, LSU and South Carolina, they got into a fight. Like there was an actual fight. They broke it up, and then Don Staley, who's South Carolina's coach,
Legend.
was just like, this is not what we want basketball to look like. Just apologizing, saying like, emotions came over him, blah, blah, blah. And then Kim Mulkey got on and she just was like, well, I bet you she wouldn't have did that to Angel Reese.
Yeah.
I bet you that. And that's absolutely trash. Like, it's disgusting. I just feel like she lightweight. It just seems like very plantation-y, like the way that she operates, and I don't like it.
I can see that perspective because I do get that
Yeah.
feeling from her. Oh my gosh, he's
Ridiculous.
We're in 100% agreement. When she did
Proud father.
she did the hip hop thing. Is she doing that to try to be like, see, I'm not racist? When she
Yeah.
let Flo be like a rapper and ball player when other coaches weren't going to let her do that.
Well, that I don't. That's tough. For that, I just want to believe that she realized the amount of money that it was bringing into the program and the person. I don't think it was. I don't think
for
that,
the beneficiary
Yeah,
benefit to the player.
yeah. I don't think that one didn't count for or against for me.
Okay,
I'll just say that.
okay. Yeah, she has Jerry Jones vibes. She has.
kinda do.
Yeah, yeah.
I've only
I'll
seen a
bring
couple
him
of
in.
interviews, but I forget that like arrogant, like almost like I want to say ignorant, but almost like
No, it's kind of
yeah. I'm like
ignorant.
Yeah, it kind of is. So.
Yeah. And it's just weird also because like people, the way she dresses is very flamboyant, which is cool. Like it's just it's loud.
Loud,
I
right.
like loud though, so I'm not saying nothing negative about it. But people get upset at Dawn Staley because sometimes she wears sweatsuits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's just a level of what the hell that has been happening that is annoying. So yeah, I'm not a
You
Not a
think
fan.
It's not the same.
not to play devil's advocate, but you think it's because it's not professional?
what's not professional.
A sweatsuit.
It's basketball. Is a suit professional in basketball?
Do you wear sweatsuits when you were coaching?
I would wear whatever I wanted. I'm a person that'll wear a basketball jersey with a blazer if I want to support it. So I'm more with Don Staley. But when we wear sweatsuits, the whole staff would wear sweatsuits. If you look at the men's side, they all just wear sweatsuits. So it's not. But even the fact that we're questioning if it's professional or not, when you guys watch NBA, everyone's in sweatsuits. You watch the college basketball on the men's side, everybody's
Coaches
in
are in
sweatsuits.
sweatsuits?
No, I guess I was wrong on the NBA. You're right.
I was gonna say, nigga, I thought they were wearing polos. I guess I didn't watch the game in a minute.
No, they're not. But I guess that was just the bubble time.
Yeah. Said, nigga, we don't have no other clothing here.
Yeah. But no, I don't see the reason for it. I think it's weird that we.
And I get that it's like, nigga, we're athletes. You know, Dawn Staley was an athlete.
Yeah, it's just her
So,
fashion.
right? And that's like, but I think it's more so not like, oh, I think it's because she's not dressing professional, which I don't agree with. I think you should, like you said, you should be able to wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
And it's not like she was wearing a sweatsuit that was like bottom was red, the top was not matching. It was like a clean as hell, probably
she
sweatsuit.
didn't have on mismatched socks.
She wore the fresh, rich sweatsuit, and she definitely didn't have on mismatched socks. Never.
She didn't have on what?
Socks that are not the same.
She said she didn't have on Mitch's matched socks.
You know what? There must be something over here that says roast me today. And you probably got about one more time before I start roasting back.
Oh shit!
Don't try to. Now you about to get it.
And I'm the instigator. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit's wild.
Golly.
You say one more, I get hit.
I said, go ahead. You heard this nigga.
Pop, 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 like it, drop it.
The pass on. All right. So who's your four?
South Carolina, USC, Iowa, and Stanford.
I got Colorado, USC, South Carolina.
Let me show you the
And
bottom
I
side.
would say no, I need the other side.
Well, the other side is where I'm struggling with too. I'm not even set on Stanford.
on
It's
Stanford, Gus. On Stanford.
So you had three. You essentially had 3 number ones and a 2
Yeah.
in the final 4.
Yeah, I have all the number ones going, but not the number 2. That one I'm just throwing out here for this. That one might change in my bracket. But you picking Texas, you're such a Cowboy fan for that.
Yeah,
He's
'cause
from Texas, though.
There's no.
or my family lineage is from
Yeah,
Texas.
you know what I'm saying?
I was
Weren't you
born
born
right
there?
here. I'm St. Luke's all the way, baby.
My nigga.
Don't play with me.
You know, I thought you were throwing up horns like you were, had the orange in you. nigga.
I told you why I became a Texas fan.
But I feel like, nigga, I don't know. Maybe I just, when you told me the story, I said, yeah, the nigga thinks he's from Texas.
2000 Rose Bowl. I was a USC fan. My dad said, "Come on home." He said, "After them boys do what they need to do tonight, come on home."
You
And I was like,
up after Reggie.
after they got after Texas lost.
You know Texas won.
I mean, after Texas won,
They cheated.
They didn't cheat.
Stop.
That was
On the pitch, his knee wasn't down.
on the what?
On the pitch, the option, Vince Young pitch.
So you're gonna put it on one play,
Yeah.
one single
They
play?
scored a touchdown and then got the 2-point conversion to go up. Yeah. What do you mean?
No,
All right.
I'm not buying it.
I'm taking.
Greatest college football game of all time.
I'm taking. I'm taking.
Vince Young.
That's a bold statement.
Vince Young.
That is
Vince
an
Young.
absolute bold statement. He said the greatest.
Name a better game.
I could name a lot. Give me a second. I gotta pick this team. God damn it. I'm going. Did I see Utah State? No, I didn't. Is Utah? Utah's the one that got
Utah's
the
clean.
big, the
The
big,
Samoan?
yeah,
Samoan, yeah.
That's what I'm going with. I got Utah.
That's a good one. That's a good
I'm
one.
going Utah for that. So I got Utah, South Carolina, Colorado, SC in the women's Final Four.
Okay.
heard it
Utah is
here.
a good one.
Yeah, I for a second I was thinking that was Utah State, but no, that's Utah.
Nah, Utah State. Never mind. No, their coach just got fired.
Oh yeah, I actually remember that. The interview. She's like,
Yeah, it's
are
wild.
you going to recoup next year? She said, I'm not going to be doing any recouping.
That's
I just coached my last game.
That's just like from the
I got a
men's.
call from the head lady, and she said that she's going to go in a different direction. I just respect that.
Bitch, shut up! Stop crying.
Just like, by the way, I think it's foul when they just don't wait an extra week to tell people. Like, why
Or
would you
even
tell
the
her?
next day,
It's-
my nigga.
Yeah,
like
like
you
you
hit her. Bah! She said, "Hey, I know you're down. Kick."
Right, it's wild. But did you see with the Long Beach Irvin? I don't remember
Irvine?
which. Yeah, the coach that got fired.
Oh,
and
men's.
then won the tournament.
Yeah, made
So
He's in the tournament right now, fired.
yeah, he's coaching while fired because he won the whole thing. I know. Wow.
That's wild.
Yep.
How's that cotton candy, real quick?
Fucking fire.
Sounds loud as hell.
It tastes just like the fucking thing.
Tootsie, does it?
It's a Tootsie Pop for real.
They'll be at events. You know what I'm saying? We
Wow.
can get you. We'll get you. Yeah, have you ever had cotton candy that wasn't pink or blue?
No,
Special flavored cotton candy.
I have not.
They got spicy ones. They got coffee ones. They got.
If they got a talkie flavor, I'm
Stop
bringing
playing.
the kids out right now
Fuck
because
it
them
up, fuck it
motherfuckers
up,
go
fuck it up,
crazy
fuck it up,
for
fuck
some
it up.
talkies. You know who was a bigger donkey? and it kind of fits their whole scheme where the BS comes before you. But they fired
What?
Andy Avalos, and they went on to win the Mountain West. And did they win their bowl game? No, I think they lost their bowl game. But they fired him like he wasn't doing anything. That team would have won the same games after they fired him. They would have won the Mountain West. You're going to fire the coach that wins the Mountain West? What's the point?
So you're saying it wasn't the interim coach that won them?
No.
Okay.
No. The games that they had down the stretch, they were going to win anyway.
You think?
I feel. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what games they were, but damn, he took a shot at BSU for no reason.
There's not no reason.
Yeah,
We're talking about the Long Beach State code. I'm saying that it feels it's
Long
similar
Beach
to
State,
that.
That's what it was.
Oh, it was Long Beach State, not Long Beach.
No, it was Long Beach State. I was wrong.
Me too. I followed up on it.
So it's like they had to fire him before they won. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to fire him.
Right.
Which is crazy to me, but
You think that? That's wild.
yeah,
I got a lot of BSU fans,
but it just
friends
shows
that are fans of the show.
it shows more of the
Let's see what
politics
you
that are
think of it.
playing in this game.
Yeah.
It's a cold game, boy. If you ain't willing to play, like for real, for me, I just feel like if I'm gonna do all that, I might as well be a politician. I'm not. Like, that's how. No, I'm dead
Right, though,
ass.
for
The
real,
the level of stuff that you got to deal with, how much of like your character you got to compromise, at least at the level, at some levels, I can't imagine in college.
Yeah.
Doesn't no. I would love to be an assistant, but a head coach does not sound fun.
It's just not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
No, because I struggle with like lying that much. Like one of the things that people had a problem with is they want to say, well, do you know how much money I donate to this program? And my response is, do you know how poor I was as a kid? Like I grew up not giving a damn about what you're saying right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I will never allow money to move me like that. So what are we doing here?
Because
and I found out I'm not supposed to say that.
Oh, yeah. No, probably not. Not if you're a politician.
No. That's what I said as a coach. I said that as a coach, and I found out I was.
There's only certain forms you can maybe say that to, and that's like maybe you're just assistant coach or something like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh yeah, as a coach, your only mission is to what's best for the team.
It's supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying. And so like because you want to stay true to that and you don't want to play that politic,
yes,
it's kind of
it makes
Makes
it
it tough, right?
yeah.
So I got to let somebody else play the politic.
You know what else
See
would
what
be
I'm
tough? Or would it? Go ahead and play the clip. No, play the clip. You know what time it is. Play the clip.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is going to be...
Dear Leon and Zach, so I can't get into detail because this case is still open and pending, but to make a long story short, I got into some legal trouble and was facing some real time. I can't get into the details, but I was going to have to sit down for a long time. So I got a lawyer and he was preparing me to take a plea deal. Well, the way things turned out, my wife knew the judge. They used to go to high school together, and she said she would call him and see what she could do. I can't believe I'm telling y'all this, but my wife slept with the judge, and now I won't have to go to jail, and he's just giving me probation. When I asked my wife about it, she said she did what she had to do to keep me free and not to bring it up anymore. But it's really bothering me. I can't take it. Is she a hero or I hate y'all?
Damn.
Is she a hero?
Let's start over here.
HO.
Hilarious. Of course you want to start with it. First off, I think it's hard. This is a hard thing. But because I just feel like if you're with somebody who's breaking the law or in the system, you operate in a different way. So I'm assuming that you would see it more, not me. I can't even put myself, haven't been able to put myself in the situation yet. But I'll try.
Her answer already went left. Where she's about to go, I thought she was going the other direction. Even when she started to finish what you're saying.
Okay, I'm actually interested to know what you thought I was going to say too.
I know what you're going to say.
I just kind of feel like the way I saw it is like, ooh, you got a judge in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're really about what you about and you doing what you doing anyway.
So is your pocket your nickname for your wife, or
You got the judge in your pocket. Oh, got you.
No, I wasn't saying it that way.
I know you weren't, but niggas.
He's a rapper. That's what he does. He already
that
had
was
the pin
That was
just
smooth.
right there.
But
Double entendre.
But I don't know what I would do.
I thought you were where I thought you were gonna go is saying, because if you're with somebody who's in that life and operates like that, they should know what they got themselves into.
100%.
So that's where I thought you were going.
100%.
But you're like, I don't know. I mean, it kind of works out.
Well, this is why, for real, because in reality, it's true. Like, if you playing the game, you playing the game, you know what comes with it. But compromising your wife don't come with the game.
Right.
So I don't want to pretend that those...
Right.
He said your girl.
Yeah, he
No, he
say-
said his wife, I thought.
No, he said his girl. He said
Oh.
his
He's
girl.
a street dude. He don't got a girl. He don't got a wife.
That's
Street
not
dudes
true.
Don't got wives.
That's not true.
They don't know what's happening
What
next
kind
week.
of
Why are
street
they
guys
doing-
do you
what are
guys
you
have
doing?
in your world?
What street dudes are you seeing married and talking
She
about?
said, I got
Jeez.
95 street niggas.
We're going on Family Feud next week, right? Just because me, her brother-in-law, we all get along at the party. You know what I'm saying? Because I
What?
like niggas around me. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's okay because that's not his forever anyway.
Okay. But is it? Was it going to be and now it's not going to be?
I don't know. Sound like he can't get over it, so it don't matter.
It sounds like it's not.
Where
Sound
you
like
at
he'd
on
rather
this,
be
Jay?
behind the cell.
Nigga, you're a hoe. What you doing about?
Damn!
Say it like that. I knew what I was doing. But that's the thing. It sounded like
He asked her.
No, she volunteered.
She goes, I know somebody. Let
Nah,
me
she
go.
I know the
volunteered.
judge. I went to school with the judge. Let me reach out to him and see.
And he didn't say, but don't go over there and fuck him or something. He didn't put any
No.
stipulations.
He's
Like,
supposed to
he's
say
like,
that?
go do what you need
Yeah,
to do.
that's
You
what
supposed to
I'm
say
saying.
that?
You feel like
you
you
gotta
need to
say
say
that to
that?
your girl?
I'm saying,
If your girl were to say, I went to high school with the judge, let me contact him and see what I could do. You think
You're gonna
she
say,
might give the pussy up?
"Don't you bend over, honey."
if I'm about to go sit down 10 years and or however, he said a long time,
Right.
and I'm in that game, I already feel like you're going to be cut from a different cloth.
Right.
So you better cash rule everything around me at that point. If you're out there taking chances like that, cash rules everything around you. You're taking penitentiary chances for paper. So you're already in a different lane to me.
Right.
Because you can just take your square ass to school and get you a good job. You could just get you a square job.
Don't
You
do
could
that.
become
No,
a mechanic.
no, we are not gonna. No.
Oh,
no.
instead of starving, you're gonna sell drugs or you're gonna hustle.
What?
And so your point is either I starve or I hustle, but you can't.
Whose point is that?
I feel like people hustle to survive, and if you're
Yes.
hustling for any other reason besides
hustle to
surviving,
survive.
this conversation is not for you. I'm not for you, nigga. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Straight
I
up.
agree.
Okay, so keep going.
So at that point, you're choosing this lifestyle because first of all, I would say you're gonna hustle till you can eat. Then you're gonna hustle until you get an exit plan. Your exit plan would either be going back reskilling for school or something like that, so you can get the wage that you want to live the life that you want.
Okay.
You're 3-4 years in the game, or you're even balling in the game. Nigga, I already know you're kind of in it for the wrong reasons because at that point, you've had plenty of opportunities to pivot and do something square. You might not pivot. A lot of people be like, oh, I'm going to do this until I can save up $2.2 million to buy an apartment complex or something like that. It's like,
Right.
no, nigga, like you need to pivot as soon as reasonably possible because at any given day, you can catch the charge.
I agree. I just don't think people know what reasonably possible is. I think that's where the dispute is. But I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
I think that's where they make their mistake.
Got you. I think so too because I think a lot of people stay in if it too long.
Because it's easy. Life is hard. That's easy.
It is.
That part of it's easy. But getting up every day to go and figure it out for people you don't even like or don't like you or don't want to support instead of doing it for yourself. Yeah, that's what's hard.
That's hard. So in that situation, if I'm that dude, I'm like, damn, girl, you did what you needed to do. I'm out here hustling for us. I'm out here hustling, putting it on the line every day.
Oh.
You went and did what you need to do. I'm not proud of being like a hustler. Like, I'm not truly proud of it. It's better than stealing and stuff like that. But I'm at the end of the day, I'm not like, damn, I want my son to do this or I want my daughter to do this. Right, she just had to go do something that she's probably not, like, obviously proud of, but she wants her man. He's taking chances. She just took a chance. Now they're back in it and go. And the fact that he, like, feeling some type of way, it just, like, trips me out because I'm like, so you were good with her not making that decision. Then you go to prison for 10 years. She's supposed to be out here holding it down all by herself for those 10 years. Why you're doing that just to be like, yeah, at least she kept that 3 minutes to herself or whatever it took to like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
crazy.
He said she took
giving it up
36
to a
pumps and that was it. Nigga, what?
Hey, you got a 3-minute limit, girl. You better.
no, I'm saying what if she goes? So okay, damn.
Okay, if we're what ifing, I got a better what if.
All right.
He breaks her down and then throws you both in jail.
Yeah.
Or he breaks her down and then you're going to jail because he wants her.
Right. Or he said, well, I bagged her.
They already gave us that part. They said that.
No, but I'm just with this what if.
Right. You hit it with a what if. So
but
my what if was on the time limit of how long it actually went down, not any other facts.
After you say your opinion, then I'll go back. So what's
I
yours?
already I said I feel like you're a hoe.
But why?
Oh, okay.
Give us some depth on that.
Well, I think
I said, I feel like if you're in that street life, like it's the same thing with like tattletelling, nigga. Why are you snitching? You know what why are you snitching for him, or why is he snitching? Because he knew what he was doing when he got into it. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew it was a chance of him going and sitting down.
I think it depends on the woman. Like which type of woman she is, because you got the hustler. And then the woman who's by his side because she makes him better and want to change his life.
Right.
And then there's the ones that they grew up with and they just ratchet together. Mm-hmm. So if it's the
do better girl, you're you're calling her a hoe.
No, I'm not.
If it's the ratchet, she said none of my bitches could do nothing wrong.
Yeah, I guess but I also don't think there's anything wrong with sex work. So
say that again.
I don't think there's anything.
First of all, slow it down.
Because I don't think there's anything wrong with sex work.
Oh, raise your hand. I'm in the same boat.
She was a pimp.
No,
she was a pimp. Nigga, let me.
The Mac Dre tells you everything.
She said, I got a slew of bitches.
say you're okay. So say you're a tycoon, right?
I'm not doing this. No, we're not saying I'm anything.
Say you're a tycoon.
I can't stand you two.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck what it costs, because you're a boss. Tycoon. You are dipped in sauce because you floss. But anyways,
I eat prawns. He's like, I eat jumbo prawns, not scrimps. Okay, say you're a boss and you got the judge in front of you, and you're like, shoot a meal to him, get me off, right? And it's like, oh, he don't do that. Oh, he like white, shoot a brick. You know what I mean? And then they be like, oh, he likes bitches. Shoot a bitch. You know what I mean? And if you had to play the boom, shoot my main bitch in that game, you're like, go.
But that's what
come back like a boomerang. We got him, baby. We out here.
It doesn't sound like there was other options. It sounds like this was his only.
It sounds like this was it.
Yeah, this was his. Like he's not a player. He just got caught up in some shit.
That's what I'm saying. You're looking at the judge and you're like, where is his flaw? Is his flaw money? Is his flaw drugs? Is his flaw women? Is it men? Whatever that is.
Go ahead.
I'm saying because it could be anything. You got to try to figure out what can you get him to get off his pivot? To you, he looks like a judge that doesn't do anything ever wrong, but you know better than that. So you're like, what is his
so your goal? You're saying blackmail him.
Blackmail him, or just find what he'll make a deal for. What's his price? And his price was his high school sweetheart.
He said blackmail him or blackmail.
Hold up. Is him sleeping with the high school girl blackmail?
Yes, if it's to get a benefit out of it.
Yes, because of her intentions.
Yes. If
So
it's
it would be hard. I feel like it would be hard to prove that intent. So like you couldn't just be like,
all she has to do is prove that he's the judge of her boyfriend's case.
I guess how would they blackmail? She would go up to him and say, "Hey,
I'm not.
I slept with the judge, so you're gonna have to throw his case out." I mean,
why would
I'm trying to think? Like I'm trying to think
where
where the blackmail.
a better deal because I slept with him. He was gonna give him this deal, and then the next day we go to court, and he's not gonna give him that. He gave him a different deal. He was about to give him 10 years, and now he just gave him probation or parole.
And he says, "Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like if you go from 10 years to you got 6 years of probation." That's a huge difference, and nothing changed in the case besides her saying that she just slapped this nigga from the back.
I'm there on the blackmail. Every one of those is blackmail.
Right.
The money's blackmail. The drugs is blackmail.
Everything.
Yeah. Okay, got you. I'm there.
But
Whew, thank you, bringing me back on
quick
that.
question:
But
have you ever done time?
No way. I like my socks too much.
Okay,
I ain't ever done time. But if I had to have done time or something like that,
you could.
No,
Standing on your hands.
nigga, no.
Oh, what? Oh.
No, that is the most inhumane place on the planet. Period. I'm saying if
You could do it though, standing on your hands, nigga.
No, I mean you wouldn't willingly do it. Like you wouldn't willingly do it.
But you
It's sad
could
as
though,
fuck.
nigga.
No. I mean,
Shout
out to Colin Lano with Lano Insurance. He has been a proud sponsor of the Random Realness Show for over a year.
Call Colin if you need home insurance, life insurance, motorcycle insurance, boat insurance. Call
Colin. If you live in Idaho, Utah, Montana, or Oregon, call Colin. Where? 208-639-0412. Call Colin.
He said, no, he hanging from himself.
Like,
What the fuck? God damn. I just asked that because if you had done time, obviously, it's, you know, you would have a little bit more insight to, well, shit, if I gotta go sit down for 10 years. And that's, I guess, one thing I didn't take into consideration when I answered is like, damn, he did say for a long time. So
10 years or
we might not make it. This bitch, we cannot be together in 3 years. Go ahead, do what I got. Get a nigga out. You ain't a hoe. You are a hoe, but you're my hero. You're my hero. You're my hero.
There goes my hero.
I don't know.
Breaking judge for me.
I think if she wanted to
let
sleep
me
with him
run
already,
free.
then it's okay, and she's the hero. I mean a hoe, but I think it's okay if she wanted to do it. That's what I've just decided.
Get the fuck out, Carol.
Why? That doesn't. You answered your question. Yeah, I think she would be. It's a hoe, but
She's a hoe if what?
if she wanted to do it,
Right. Okay, agree.
like if it's somebody from her high school and she just was like,
I always
"Oh,
wanted-
he's a judge. This is a great opportunity for me
I always
too."
wanted Jermail to knock me down.
Then she's. But that's okay. If that's what she chose, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you think the probability are that she was bad as hell?
Oh, thicker than a snicker, boy. You just knocked it down from 10 to probation?
I think if the street dude got her and got her to talk to the judge, and the judge used to be the high school sweetheart, yeah, she's bad. That whole thing just showed the most beautiful woman that you could think of. Whoever is your most beautiful, that's what she
who
looks
you
like.
think she looks like, yeah. Because if she was like a troll, she wouldn't even have that option. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If she
she's
came
beautiful.
I'm here for Jermail's case.
in. Yeah,
She's beautiful, and honestly,
Didn't
she
she go
could
to high
have.
school with me?
Well, she's beautiful, and she probably would have went to law school if she would have dated somebody else. She's that girl.
She could be the street dude's girlfriend that's actually in college and stuff, and she's
No,
she's
not if she's
actually
knocking
doing
down a judge.
What if she's okay, never mind. I'm too many what if I gotta
Yeah,
stop.
we're what if in the fuck out of this shit.
Yeah.
What if a motherfucker blew a whistle on the Boeing flights?
What if she knows that's how the lawyer game is? Oh my okay, got it. Oh, got it.
God damn it.
Copy.
Random motherfucker.
Random. Bring it back on track.
Go on, God damn it.
So we got one hero and two hoes.
I got a hero.
You're a hero now?
I'm a
Yeah,
hero. I
actually,
said she
hold
my
on.
hero.
Oh, hero.
Yeah.
But, okay. So you on the
still a
fence?
hoe, yeah.
But I'm not saying for me. I'm removing me. I'm saying for this situation, she's a hero.
We
Okay,
want
yeah.
you ask. Why she always remove herself, nigga? We're talking about you. elbow the shit out of you. I can't stay the fuck out of her.
Anyway, let's get to corporate corner. Corporate corner.
Corporate America.
All right.
Before I get elbowed for having an opinion, just like that dude from Boeing.
You didn't have. Oh, you see what he got?
Man,
You're lucky. It's just an elbow, my nigga.
Breaking news.
Damn.
From the Master Investors webpage. Or Instagram page. What's that webpage? Take me back to yahoo.com. All right. He said
wait, you don't use web pages? Like you guys don't?
Well, I wouldn't just call it. I would say that the terminology right now would be his IG page and not like a web page. Even though obviously it's a web page because it is a web. But breaking. Boeing whistleblower who warned of aircraft safety flaws found dead. A former Boeing quality inspector who filed a whistleblower complaint over alleged plane safety flaws was found dead from what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Officials in Charleston, South Carolina said Monday. John Barnett, 62, of Louisiana, spent more than 3 decades at the aircraft manufacturing giant and sounded the alarm with aviation authorities in 2017 over what he said was potentially catastrophic safety failings. His family said in a statement Monday that he had tried to highlight serious concerns but was met with a culture of concealment that valued profits over safety. Charleston County Coroner Bobby Joe O'Neill said in a statement Monday that Barnett died from what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound in South Carolina City on Saturday. Damn, I don't think they need that last paragraph. I think they should have taken that off.
You didn't want to know that he did himself?
Well, because they said it at the very top, from what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So I'm like, damn.
They're trying to hammer it in that it was suicide.
Yeah, they're like,
that's
the
how
last
you know
one.
it wasn't.
How do you guys feel about that? What do you think about that?
I don't think it was suicide. I think it was, and it definitely wasn't self-inflicted.
Yeah, I agree that I feel like how they said they value profits over safety. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's every big corporation. You know, like as unfortunate as that is, I feel like that's everything. Like cigarettes, alcohol, vehicles. Like if they valued safety, they wouldn't make it go 120 when the speed limit maxes out at 80. You know what I'm saying? Like there couldn't be cars that hit 200. So if they valued safety, that wouldn't be an option for the public. It would be only race cars that can go that fast.
I never even thought about that. Them just always having a governor, the max would be 80.
Get a
random motherfucker.
No.
Ching ching. Dropping Jim.
But yeah, it's like everything. Think of from McDonald's. They used to fry their French fries in beef fat. It's a little bit healthier, better flavor, all that. Now they probably just use hella processed oil.
Well, they got sued for theirs,
but you know what I'm saying? Like everything from.
But I do agree with you.
Everything that we eat, like you go into the store, you can tell if fruit is organic or not by the label on it, or if it's like processed or.
Damn, you're right.
And it's just if that was the case, that wouldn't even be an option. If companies, cancer would be cured.
100%.
There would. Like a chicken sandwich would always be a chicken sandwich. It wouldn't be a chicken sandwich with rib meat or like said 97% water. It's like to inflate it.
They wouldn't have to
profit.
tell you it's 100% white meat.
What about the thought of he's been fighting this case from 2017? So that's essentially almost 7 years of being called a liar.
And I think if he's continuously fighting the case, I think he's about to win it and he dies. You know what I'm saying? It's not a mystery that he just randomly ends up dead after fighting. That's the thing. Corporate companies have all the money in the world, so they're going to try to outlast you and make you spend every dollar you have. So 7 years of him paying for his own lawyer and having to do this and do that. And then they realize this nigga's not going away.
Send somebody. Who do they send in?
I couldn't tell you.
Because this gets onto the conspiracy. This is like.
But that's the thing. I believe in some conspiracies. I don't think it's like. I don't even like the word conspiracy. I feel like it's just the truth. It's obvious. Right. I just feel like some shit is obvious, you know, especially if you have actual factuals. You know what I'm saying? It's like how does not everybody not see it like this?
Yeah.
How do people not understand or see this and be like, damn, that's
I'll just say black people didn't create the term hitman.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Right. So
Yeah.
it had to come from somewhere. It's corporate.
But yeah, and so I just think that's Dr. Sebi. I think we've talked about it before. The nigga had been in Supreme Court multiple times in the New York papers about curing cancer, and had multiple people come and say, yeah, I used to have cancer, or I was blind and I got on this diet and da 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 da. Now, you know, like.
Do you think with social media that some of these things, because they garnish so much attention, like they try to put this out and say, oh, he just committed suicide. Do you think there's journalists that like at their core are like gonna say fuck no, and like try to crack it and like
100%.
I definitely, and that's the sad thing is like,
but they end up being called crazy
or blackballed from being a journalist because, you know, and
yeah,
like, obviously that's not every case. Some people she could write a fire ass story, give it to her boss, and her boss just throw it under the desk, and she'd be like, well, fuck, I tried. You know what I'm saying? But there's going to be the people that's all they want to talk about. You know, this story has me fucking consumed into it. So.
Yeah,
and it's like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Making a Murderer on Netflix.
No, what's that?
My nigga. Okay, watch it. Because it's about this dude, his name's Steven, I can't think of his last name.
Let me write it down.
But he's from a little ass town, little podunk town. His family owns like a car
dealership?
Junkyard.
Okay. Jalopy Jungle.
You know what I'm saying? They got the junkyard, like, but it's like a little podunk town. Like they all are like very low IQ, you know, like it talks about it in the document. Long story short, when Steve was 19, he got accused of rape. Right?
Wait, when who?
The dude that the story is about. And he's in the story, he's in the show, the videos, all that. He was accused of rape at like 19, did like 9 or like 15 years or something, right? A dude got arrested for a different crime in a different county. He admits to the rape. They check the evidence again, find a hair that's found in her panties. They test it, and it tests to be the other guy who says it was, right? So Steve gets out, like, after 15 years, blah, 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 suing the county for $72 million. Long story short, this nigga's back in prison to this day for a murder. And all the evidence leads to not him. So, watch it.
Did they pay him the $72 million, or they made him a murderer before they had to pay him?
Right, and that's the thing.
Was the murder while he was in prison or something? Did they say
in prison now for that?
And the murder was when he was on the outside, or they try to frame it saying when you were actually in prison over those 15 years when you were
on the outside, like it happened on his property. Just watch this. It's fine.
Damn.
It's crazy. And his no bullshit little detail. His nephew Brendan, who legit has like a 25 or 32 IQ score, like, and he's like 16, but the cops are sitting there interrogating him without a parent for hours, asking him to say, you know, like basically feeding him the information. So he finally like is just giving him crazy details as a 16-year-old, he's obviously not there. You know? And at the end of it, this nigga says, am I going to make it home to watch WrestleMania? Like, the nigga had no idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had no idea what was even happening. He thought because he's admitting this about his uncle that he's about to, all right, cool, I can go now.
That's wild.
Have you seen Now They See Us?
Some of it. I couldn't finish.
Central Park boys that they wrongfully convicted
for
rape, and they did the similar thing, and they got the kid that like didn't have that high IQ and just like pretty much not waterboarded him, but pretty much just like interrogated him with no parents, and then they just convicted him. Yeah. That's
But yeah, I don't know if it's still on there, but there's like 2 seasons of it.
That's
So
wild.
I would.
Yeah, people stop talking to the police.
But and that. So
For real.
what do you guys think? You guys think about the Boeing plane? You think it was suicide?
I have a heart. Like my heart says.
Hold on,
I don't
you have a
believe
heart?
that. Huh? Yeah, I got a heart.
My dog.
I got a heart.
Shocking.
This is one of those like where I'm just like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. You sent a video over to where the dude had mentioned like, why would you want to end it today when Boeing planes are falling out the sky right now?
Perfect time.
Like you would have done it in 2020 when nothing happened and you had already been called a liar for 3 years or 4 years but as soon as the door started popping off and all that stuff, I bet you would have felt rejuvenated.
And
like,
like my nigga, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's even more so like a point is if they would have say he continued to fight, he didn't die or whatever, and it would have backtracked to when he first said something, right? So any malfunction, any person that died, any person that was injured from a malfunction of this plane their family's gonna come back for a piece of so Boeing would have gone out of business. You know what I'm saying? They would have had to bankrupt because niggas were going to ask for millions and millions of dollars. And if you think about it, if one airplane wrecks, that's 200 people.
yeah.
If you're a father of 7, you know what I'm saying? Like now you got to the person I was taking care of is no longer here, and now I have to provide without, so niggas are going to ask for trillions.
Boeing's like predicament or like a kind of like a double-edged sword for them is people believe that they're too big to fail because it's like Boeing or Airbus and they get government, like Boeing gets all the government contracts. So they're like propped up naturally just off of like government spending. And then you can either choose to go Airbus or Boeing. And for a long time, Boeing was doing the right thing and making superior planes. Right. Then they probably rested on their laurels. And now there's so many people that are leveraged against that it's too big to fail that if something like that, like what you're saying, it's 100% true and people's lives were lost. That is a scenario where they could be like, well, we just got to let them fall. You guys are covering this shit up. Right. It's way deeper than we ever fucking thought. Yeah, that'd be.
What do you think? You said you already said you don't think it was suicide, right?
Yeah, I don't.
And it's not a conspiracy.
No.
Or do you feel it's a conspiracy?
I mean, I don't think it's a conspiracy, but doesn't conspiracy just mean that I don't believe in what is being presented as the truth?
I would say if you're saying it's not a conspiracy, you just believe that it's the truth based off of the news article, believing that it was something other than suicide would naturally just put you in conspiracy, even if you don't believe it is.
You don't think it's suicide that you're. So you think it's a conspiracy that somebody else did it?
I mean, but I guess because I don't believe half the stuff that I read and hear, I guess I would be considered a conspiracy theorist. Mm-hmm. Even though I don't think I am.
Right.
So yeah, I guess it's a conspiracy because I don't think it's true.
I feel like there's a negative connotation with conspiracy theorists. Like if you say, I kind of believe in conspiracy, niggas are like, oh, he's crazy.
That's why though. It's because if they allow a certain level of truth to even be a possibility, we would question everything, as we should, but nobody wants you to, because then you won't be able to do whatever they want you to do.
Right.
Well, you could use the kind of fancy flex name instead of a conspiracy theory. Be like, I'm a contrarian. Contrarian, doesn't that have a nice little play to it?
No.
She person who opposes or rejects popular opinion.
She said, I'm not a contrarian.
It just is a...
I like bitches.
You're a magician? What you think? You think I do magic or something?
You think I'm a fucking musician? What do you think I do, magic or something? Fucking pulling cards out of my ass? Said no, musician is somebody who does music.
Maybe I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't want to believe that I go against...
You're not. You're contrarian. Say it again.
Contrarian.
No.
And you can still like bitches. I'm just saying, you can be both. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, episode 64.
Yep.
It's been It's been a real one.
Yes.
Huh? I'm still gonna elbow her as soon as the camera's off.
Yeah, I can
'cause, you know
tell.
what I'm saying? I'm fucking her up. No, but for real, I need you to hold her because she
We
might wild
have
out.
fair employment rights around here. We are treated good.
Yep.
Okay.
He said we get merch every once in a while.
Everything's fine.
It would definitely take
no physical
more than you
violence
both.
ever happens here
Damn,
around
you
here.
feeling like that?
You're the one that said it. Y'all about to jump me.
I didn't say that.
Letting you know you guys better call for backup.
First of all,
they need backup.
Yeah,
and them
hey.
two
If
just
he's
getting out.
hitting you, what do you think's happening over here? Okay. But everything's fine. Everything's
Now I'm
good.
confused.
He's acting like I beat this thing up.
No, you beat everybody. You told you were just on camera about to say you were going to beat Cal. And now, oh my God.
That's too much sec.
Now we live in Boeing. Now we're living the Boeing nightmare.
Oh my God. Everything's just falling apart. It's just falling apart. Episode 64. I'm your host, Shane. Here with my motherfucking co-host.
J. White, the Fi Guy. Spend less than you make. Invest the rest. If you're trying to beat inflation, you gotta invest. You're not gonna save your way to freedom. You gotta take risk.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
And my other host.
Kelly Kell. I ain't got nothing like that. Just find out what you like. Take yourself on some dates or something this month.
Okay.
Bet on yourself.
Yeah.
Bet on yourself.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yes.
Top self-date plan. Go.
Ooh,
Two things to do.
I absolutely love and I recommend everybody going to a comedy show alone.
Comedy show?
Yeah, because if you think about it, and this is what I discovered doing it alone,
Nigga, we don't need an explanation. We just want
too late. We're here. Okay, you need to understand
All right, I
why.
got you.
Because in reality, we don't even know what comedy we like. Like we giggle at stuff and then feel uncomfortable. Like, damn, was I supposed to laugh at that? If you go alone, you get to laugh at whatever you want, and not feel judged.
There you go.
I like that.
Number 2.
Number 2, karaoke.
Boom. Karaoke song you already said, but
Well, right now, off top, I don't know what I'm feeling.
okay.
But this is how we do it, probably by Montel Jordan.
Okay. Well, we appreciate y'all. Make sure you motherfucking tune into that March Madness bracket. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap in the comments below before it's too late. Who you got? Final fours, all that shit. I'm your host, Jay. I appreciate you. Make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe, all that. We'll see you guys next week. We out.